On a cloudy summer morning in an open field in Rochester, New York, a group of men had their eyes fixed on the sky. RIT professor Carl Salvaggio was joined by imaging science students and a longtime pilot. The trio was flying an unmanned aircraft system, also known as a drone.
In a flight like we're doing right now, we're probably going to collect about 400 images over this area, and then we'll stitch all those together and make one large, what's called a mosaic.
The researchers are testing the drone's compass, sensors, and 6 high-definition cameras to see how well the device can provide aerial imagery for precision farming. This is the second in a series of 20-minute test flights. Using a computer loaded with data tracking software, Salvaggio and his team assessed the health of the vegetation.
We have to make sure every one of those images is presenting exactly the same information. So that when we put it all together, it's one consistent vegetation map. As the grass looks more and more bright in the near infrared, that means it's healthier.
America's skies may soon see more drones being used this way. New rules set by the Federal Aviation Administration are widely expected to make it easier for companies, farmers, and government agencies to use the devices for things like mapping and site inspections. That's according to Fortune magazine. The 600-plus pages of new regulations require drone operators to keep the unmanned aircraft within sight, avoid flying it over people, operate only during daylight, and pass a written exam every 2 years. Users say the guidelines add welcome structure to the practice.
I don't think the FAA is in the business of trying to keep people out of this market. I think they just want to know who's in here. They want to know what platforms they're operating.
About 30 miles southeast of the city, Brian Petre's business office is lined with various types of drones.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Petre co-founded a drone education company called SkyOp LLC 3 years ago. The company offers a college-level course at 8 schools on how to operate the devices. He says drone popularity has skyrocketed since he got involved in the industry, and says it's only a matter of time before the FAA pushes the new regulations to new heights.
That whole committee that was formed is now working on the next set of rules that they're going to put out. It'll include things like the ability to fly beyond visual line of sight. Small drones will be allowed to fly over crowds that wouldn't cause personal harm. It's also about nighttime flying.
Salvaggio is also looking forward to some more leeway.
Being able to fly further will let us do things that we can't do right now.
Because the industry has grown so much, RIT applied for a $1 million grant for drone research, and they've recently set up a lab. The goal, to see how drone technology could serve even more commercial needs. Water quality monitoring is just one of a list of ideas the team is pondering.
We're working with some folks out on Owasco Lake, where we're trying to map the algal blooms that are forming on that lake due to runoff from fertilizers.
For the Innovation Trail, I'm Sasha Ann Simons.